Oh, Zoo is going to be taking a nap over on the couch while I rant. So if you hear any like booing or just like disappointed sighing or laughing in the background, it's not special effects. There's a live recording audience, live studio audience in the building. In the fucking building. Live studio audience. Man's had dental surgery, which is the first thing we're actually going to be talking about. So it's kind of, it's kind of right in the pocket. It's kind of right in the pocket to talk about my man's over there taking a nap because he's all hyped up on, oh, look, there we are. He's all hyped up on hydrocodone and all that other shit that they make you take when you go to the dentist. But before we get into all that, you're tuned into the Zoo Twitch live here on the Zoo Twitch today. My name is Acoupstix, and I'm just going to be talking a little rundown of topics I got. We're just chilling, chatting here today. However, at other times, we are funking in the zoo. Coming up later tonight, Freestyle Friday. So if that's something yeah. Thinking around like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Yeah, just let me get in. Pause. Anyways, yeah, so we live. Anyways, later tonight we're gonna do Freestyle Friday around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So if you're more here for the musical side of things, this is not for you. My homie James told me that I should just get up on here and talk a little bit about the stupid things that pop into my head, because that happens quite often. But before we get into that, Zoo Twitch, what is it? We are Zootaroo. There's a clothing shop over there. I'm looking at it. We got some clothes. Come through, buy some Zootaroo gear. It's fresh. Cannibal tees, cannibal backpacks, socks. I don't know how many more socks we have, but socks. 2 pairs of socks left, so come through, get the socks before they gone. Hats, bandanas. We got jackets, hoodies, sweatpants still, I think. Crop tops, hey, t-shirts. So come through. Come through. Cop yourself a crop top. Hey. I was doing all the A's during the on air yesterday. But yeah, so if you're out there in the wide world and you're listening to this, you're watching, and you're in the St. Pete, Tampa Bay area, and you know someone that can live produce, DJ, has like a little small band, tiny desk concert type band vibe, and wants to come through and kick it on the zoo, tell them to hit us up, Zootaroo, Facebook, slide in the DMs. Slide in our DMs, say what's up, and let's get after it. But let's get into it. I have my list here. I'm looking at it because, I'm the type of idiot. I see people. I think that if someone shows me how to do something, just shows me, and I watch someone do it like 2 or 3 times, I'll be a master at it. That's how arrogant I am. I just think it. I'm not arrogant enough to just, once it's been viciously proven wrong that I actually have to practice and do it the right way. I'm not just like some savant that can just automatically just learn every ability there is in the world and just do it perfectly. I can come to that conclusion and agree to that once it's been shoved in my face how bad I am. So because of that, I was just going to come over here and just turn the mic on and the camera and just ramble, and I realized I would definitely at some point lose my train of thought and end up mumbling and sounding like an idiot. So now I have a list. I have a list of things that have popped into my dumb fucking head that I think we should talk about. And so the first thing I'm going to talk about is going to the dentist high. Going to the dentist high. I had a dentist cleaning appointment yesterday because that's something you should do. Your teeth are they're vitally important to your health, people. Do you know that people who suffer from dental or gum disease, like 60%, have a 60% chance of having heart disease? That's insane. I don't know what the correlation is there between the heart and the teeth and the gums, but it's there. So go to the dentist, get your teeth cleaned. But going high to the dentist, is that something you should be doing? Probably not. It's a mixed bag. Honestly, it's a mixed bag. The positives are there. It's inherently, it's something that you think is something you should do high to a certain extent. Like getting a massage, you're going to be laying down for an hour, so you get high. And you go to the dentist, you're going to be laying down for an extended period of time. And there are very few things in the world that go well with laying down and being still for an hour than marijuana. It's conducive to laying down and being still. So you would think, oh, there's a chance. There's a small sliver of a chance there that going to the dentist high could be a good idea. It could be like a really good idea. The other, other positives that I took away from this experience, gum poking. I really like poking my gums. I don't know. It's a thing that I guess a lot of people like. Is getting their gums poked. And they have that tool. They have that claw thing, and they just get in there and they're scraping and they're poking your gums, and it feels good. I wanted to literally kick my leg out like a dog that's getting his belly scratched, because it felt so wonderful just to get my gums poked, and it felt nice. And being a little stoned, laying there, getting your gums poked, it felt nice. It was good, and that's really where the positives end, because after that, it's all just really bad things you don't want to do when you're high at all. Starting with the fact that I'm laying there, I'm stoned, and it's going all right. We're having just small talk at first. She's like, "Hey, how's it going? Yeah, you've been flossing, go a little bit." Got to be honest, because they're gonna see how much your mouth bleeds. There's no point in lying. Just be honest. They're not gonna. It's not like you can go to jail for telling the dentist you don't really floss on the regular. Don't floss the dentist. Tell them if you floss. Like there's no downside to being honest in that situation. You look at the dentist and go, "No, I don't floss." They feel disappointed in you, but it's just your dentist. It's not like your mom or your dad. It's just some person that you gleek at every so often, and they get your saliva and in your mouth germs and plaque on their glasses on a regular basis. That doesn't embarrass you. They have to smell your stank ass mouth when you go up into the dentist, like myself, at 3:00 and you've drank coffee and ate things. So you're gonna be embarrassed to be like, yeah, by the way, there's a chance that I don't floss, 1 time every 24 hours. I apologize. Are they gonna send you to the gulag? Are they gonna throw you in Azkaban? And they got a little dental jail somewhere that if you lie to them about flossing, that you don't have to go to. Like they aren't literally just gonna find out 5 seconds later when your mouth is oozing blood from your gums. Like, oh no, yeah, you're right. You've definitely been flossing every day the last, since, so what's 6 months? What's half of 365? 182? 182? Oh yeah, you flossed every 182 times since the last time I saw you. Yeah, that was you did that, even though your mouth is oozing blood. Why lie? So yeah, I told her. It's like, yeah, every 3 or 4 times, and we're having good small talk. It's good. 3-4 times a week, we're small talk. It's good. You still use your electric toothbrush? No. Why is that? I told her that I didn't like it. The truth was, I lied here. I'm a piece of shit. I'm realizing this is why I need to talk it out. I immediately after telling the truth about flossing, I lied about my electric toothbrush. But there is consequence to that. I'll get to that because there is consequences, and there's a reason why I lied about my electric toothbrush. I told her I didn't like it because when I said I stopped using my electric toothbrush, the first thing she said was like, "Oh, Sonicare is having like a 30% off sale on their electric toothbrushes. I've never seen them this cheap." And hey, listen, lady, I may have been born at night, but it wasn't last night. Okay, you don't think I don't see the fucking Sonicare fucking basic ad up on the shelf over here? Like you're not gonna get a little kickback if you sell. I understand Sonicare's your drug. You pitching it. You trying to pinch a little off the top. You're the middleman. I get it. I respect the hustle, but don't hustle me. Okay, please don't hustle me. My electric toothbrush broke, and I threw it away, got rid of it, and now I'm back to being a normal human being with a normal hand brush because I'm not that high maintenance. It's really not that important. So, we're having good small talk. That's the point. We're talking it out. Oh, I don't use my electric toothbrush, blah, blah, blah. And then that's when all the goodness ends of being high at the dentist. You're laying down, your eyes are closed, you got your gums poked, but now it's all bad. Because it literally sounds like they are scraping your enamel away, and you're stoned. And so, conspiracy theories start popping up in your head, and you're just listening to the and you can feel it, and you don't know what to do with your tongue. Pause, and you're just like, and you can just hear the enamel and the layers of your teeth just slowly being just scraped away. And I couldn't help but thinking in that moment, in that exact moment, that it was all the dentistry is just all a conspiracy. It's all just one big conspiracy. they're just scraping away my enamel so I get more cavities and I have to get fillings and they make more money. This is all one big conspiracy. She doesn't know what she's doing. She absolutely does, by the way. She went to school. Dentistry has been around for a while. Like I said, if you don't get your teeth cleaned, you get heart disease. That's one of those conspiracies that, it doesn't, but I'm stoned. So I'm giving credence to it. I'm overthinking it. I'm listening to her scrape my teeth away. I'm literally like, this doesn't sound like something that should be happening. It doesn't hurt. But I'm just getting a feeling, and the noise is like chalk, and it's cringy, and it's just not a good place to be at. And you're high, and you hear like the dentist next door, and he's talking to some lady about a mouth guard because she grinds her teeth, and everyone grinds their teeth, and then he comes over and telling you need a mouth guard. So now you're back to thinking it's all a conspiracy, and you're paranoid at the dentist, and that's not you just don't need that when someone has a thing in your mouth that sounds like it's a drill, and they got sharp pokey things, and they're scraping. It's not a good place to be at. That's why I think most people that are scared of the dentist probably just got too high before they went to the dentist and got paranoid about all the noises and stuff. Because really, when you break it down, there really wasn't much pain involved. I mean, poking the gums felt good. I mean, the scraping didn't really hurt. There's not a lot of pain. It's uncomfortable, which is the next thing. My fucking tongue. What do you do with your tongue at the dentist? Like, they haven't figured this out. There's not like a thing they can put like on your tongue that that so you don't choke on it, and then it's just like a waiting game. They sit you back and they put the suction thing claw in your mouth, and then they just go at it, and they don't have the sensation of the pool of saliva building up in the bottom of your throat causing you to choke and not be able to breathe properly. And I sat down at first and I didn't position my head at the right angle, and so like my fucking gullet was in the way of my airway, and I couldn't breathe properly, and I started to snore, and I was wide awake snoring, but my eyes are closed. So then I was getting, self-conscious about the fact that maybe she thought I was asleep. But, then I'm moving my tongue to let her know, like, oh, but then, it's getting in the way, and it's getting poked a little bit, and like little flakes of stuff are landing on it. And now I don't want to swallow the gunk that like the whale plaque that's on my teeth that's now on my tongue, because that sounds absolutely disgusting. And she's scraping it off my teeth for a reason. It's not supposed to be, interacting with my body. And now here it's sitting in the massive Atlantic Ocean of saliva that's in the back of my mouth that I'm now struggling to maneuver my tongue around. And then she's not taking a break because she can't feel all this anxiety that's going on. And now I'm stoned, and it's already anxiety driven anyways. Like I'm upset that if I fuck up her job, because she's doing her job, I don't want to do something with my tongue or like swallow at the wrong time. And she's like, oh, fucking this guy, he's the swallowing guy. Every 10 seconds, like she's off after I leave, she's off in the back office. The fucking swallowing guy was here. The fucking guy, he just every 10 seconds, he can't even take the sensation of saliva in his mouth. He just has to fucking swallow every time. The fucking suction thing. I scrape one tooth and then I got to do the suction thing, And so, that's not, like, what do you do? It's rolling in the back of my throat, can't breathe. I don't know where you actually are. So inside my mouth with my teeth. So what do I do? Someone can edit all this audio and that particular audio and make me look really bad. But this is serious stuff, guys. Okay? We're discussing whether or not you should go to the dentist high. Okay? It's really that easy. It's not, you don't have to blackmail me like that or whatever. But yeah, so my tongue. What do I do with it, guy? What do you do with your tongue, huh? Let me know. Leave me a message, slide in my DMs or something, and what do you do? Maybe I should invent a device for your tongue when you're at the dentist for what the fuck you should do with your tongue and all the saliva and stuff. But yeah, every like, it felt like every 20 minutes she would wait 20 fucking minutes and then be like, here's the fucking close your mouth. And then even that's awkward. I feel like, my soul is being removed from my body via, the back of my throat when the fucking suction. Like, that's not a natural sensation or feeling to have at all. And these are the things that you think about when you're high at the dentist, rather than just sitting there and letting the dentist do her fucking job. Now it's all a big fucking ordeal because you're getting way too paranoid. So yeah. And then the last thing is, I've been to the dentist in the morning and in the afternoon the last 2 times because I'm trying something out. Because this is the thing that bothers me the most. It's the stomach noises. Because you're laying there and she's sitting in a chair, and her stomach is literally at your ear height. It's right there at your ear, right where your ear is. And if you go after lunch, you can hear her lunch digesting, and that's a little off-putting. That's definitely off-putting. Listening to her lunch digest, it's not a good sound. The other alternative is you go in the morning, and you listen to her stomach be hungry, like, hey, put food in me, which is even more off-putting because it's literally the body screaming for help, basically. It is the stomach. It is an organ crying out for sustenance. I need sustenance. Oh, my God. I'm going to start breaking down. We're going to have to go to your fat stores. Holy shit, which is probably, most of us need. But at the same time, it is your body freaking the fuck out. It's your stomach groaning. It's groaning. It's not, celebrating or saying, hey, or like, it's not. It's a stomach groan, okay? A groan. Groan isn't a nice noise. That's why the word sounds the way it sounds. It's a groan. So I'm listening to her stomach groan, but no, I'm listening to her lunch digest, and I'm stoned in the chair, and now I'm imagining the food moving through her, and maybe this is more wrong with me, but yeah, the positives of going to the dentist high, you get to lay down for an hour stoned, that's good. They poke your gums, and that's good, and that feels nice while you're high. If you like your gums getting poked, If not, it probably doesn't feel tight. And it goes in the negatives, which are, just real quick to go back to my rundown list, which are, the dentist's stomach making fucking weird noises because she just ate lunch, listening to your teeth literally be scraped away and destroyed by a professional, and almost dying on your saliva, choking on your tongue, and not knowing what to do with your tongue, and getting, paranoid about that. And having anxiety about the fact that you might be making someone's job really, really tough. So, with all that being said, in my opinion, don't go to the dentist high. It may go without saying. You might be like, why did you ever think to do that? I tried it, okay? Decided to go to the dentist high, mainly because I thought I'd be laying back for an hour, and that'd be nice. One of the other nice things that happened at the dentist was I got another comment on my hair. You can't see it now. It's all on a bun. But if you know me, I have long, luscious hair. I'm not afraid to talk about it. I'm proud of my hair. It's very long. It's very luscious. It flows. It has curls. It's waves. The color I've been told by a lot of women, the color of my hair is very nice, very pretty. I've been told I have pretty hair a lot. And I would take it offensively, but I like when women say anything positive about me. So, hey, pretty hair. I have pretty hair. I have pretty hair. I don't have a pretty face, but I have pretty hair. At least women are attracted to pretty and beautiful, right? That's why they like other women, because other women are pretty and beautiful. Men, not so much pretty and beautiful. We can be like attractive, but very few of us are pretty or beautiful, okay? By, traditional definitions, okay? So women are attracted to pretty. And even if it's just the back of my head, which is, usually the front of my face, doesn't do me much favors in the women game. So it would stand to reason that maybe the back of my head might do better. And I don't have any problems that the back of my head does better than the front of my head. Like, that's all right. Whatever. At least one side of this fucking melon is doing some type of work for the rest of us, okay? At least half of this fucking thing that I carry around on my neck and, causes me back pain, I'm sure. It's a fucking bowling ball, folks. I've had to wear a size 8 hat since I was like 10, 11 years old. It's outrageous. People would buy me hats because I like fitted caps, I like fitted caps. And they got to buy you a size of fitted cap. But my head is a bowling ball, so I had to get a size 8 hat by the time I was 10. Before I was even a teenager. Size 8. It's like 12 meters. Like, what is it, circumference? It's 12 meters, basically. So if I got to tote around this massive bowling ball of a head everywhere, at least half of it, like this half, ugly. Back half, women say it's pretty. The dentist, I come in, she's like, hey, what's up? I said, it's cold outside. And I was wearing my beanie. It's cold outside. She's like, yeah. And I was like, it's not really that cold, but, I'm a big boy. I like wearing hoodies, beanies, long pants, all that kind of stuff. I like my cold weather gear. I have a lot of it. I live in Florida. Don't know why. I have so much cold weather gear. So when it's even slightly chilly outside in St. Pete, guess what? I'm wearing everything. So, oh, you're wearing the beanie. I'm like, yeah, the beanie also helps with the hair. And she couldn't, as soon as I even mentioned the word hair, she was all over it. Oh, yeah, I noticed your hair there. Yeah, what's up with your hair? Oh, well, I'm just growing it. I'm just growing it. I started this 3 years ago almost. I got a haircut one time because I had to go on like a business trip. And then I quit that job after that haircut, and that was the last haircut I ever got. I worked at a company where none of us ever saw face-to-face, except this one time we went on a retreat, like a fucking, let's all sleep in a cabin. So we had to wake up even earlier to go do the fucking dumb job that none of us really like and hang out with people that we don't really like in person rather than just via IM and phone calls. So because of that, at that point in time, I had been growing my hair for a couple months, and it was very bushy. And I hadn't shaved because I didn't see anyone ever. So what was the point in being presentable? No one ever saw me, like, ever. They only heard my voice and read my emails. So there was no point in being well-groomed. So the last time I got that haircut was before that, like, the retreat we went on. And then I cut my hair, and I haven't touched it since. I haven't trimmed it, nothing. Hairs fall out, of course. That's natural. But, like, you break off pieces and stuff. I get knots, and I'm just like, we can comb this and take patience, or I can just kirk, and I break it off, But other than that, I haven't been to a barber to get my hair trimmed or anything. So I told her, I was like, yeah, I've just been growing it for about 3 years, and that's it. She's like, what do you do? And I was like, I just grow it. I haven't even cut it. I've been told I have a couple dead ends that I should get. You should get those looked at. But it's just fucking hair, so who really cares? And I'm just growing it. And she's like, oh wow, 3 years? Like, what do you do? I was like, well, I use Head and Shoulders with eucalyptus scent. I don't even know if that even has real eucalyptus in it, but I mention eucalyptus because I just shampoo it with eucalyptus. But I use Head and Shoulders with eucalyptus scent. But it's all it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So yeah, I shampoo it, and with eucalyptus. That's what I said. The real answer, Head and Shoulders with eucalyptus scent. But it's just I shampoo it with eucalyptus. It's just the oil of eucalyptus in my shampoo. It's just. Yeah. No, literally, lady, all I do is Head and Shoulders eucalyptus scent, and then I brush it and dry it. She's like, oh, do you blow dry it? No, literally, I do the towel turban. It's a really efficient way of drying your hair. And then I brush it, and then I put it in a bun, usually, so it doesn't fucking get in the way. Wow, that's all you do? So yeah, every time I have this conversation, woman, yes. So I'm getting this out there now, ladies. Okay, ladies. How do you get beautiful hair? Just don't fucking fuck it up. Just don't fuck it up. It's that easy. Don't fucking wash it every day, okay? Shampoo it like every other day if you really are you need to be that clean, but you can go like 2 or 3 days without shampooing. Jump in the shower and rinse it off and shit and scrub it out and just towel dry it. Just wrap it up in the towel. Come out when it's wet, brush it when it's wet. Okay? Towel it up. Let it dry. Brush it after it's dry. There'll be less tangles. It won't take as long. And that's it. Put it up in a bun. Don't fucking... Hey, who would have thought? Who would have thought you poured chemicals on your scalp for 20 years and now your hair's shit? Who would have thought? Oh, you dyed your hair every week for 5 straight years? You wanted it fucking purple? Oh, who would have thought? Oh, hey, you fucking go and you get it hot pressed with 2 plates of metal, and then it fucking dies? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Oh, yeah. Oh no, I get fucking chemicals on my scalp. Does anyone know why? My fucking hair looks like it's been through a fucking microwave. Why is it so frizzy? Why? Why doesn't it look beautiful? Hey, Jordan. Hey, Acoupstix. Hey, excuse me. I noticed you had really pretty hair. What did you do? Oh, nothing? Just let it grow and washed it and brushed it? Just nothing? Oh, who would have thought? Maybe it's like companies that sell hair products. It's like, cars and phones. Planned obsolescence. Maybe there's planned obsolescence with your hair and your hair products, ladies. Who would have... Unreachable expectations of beauty presented by beauty companies that are trying to sell you stuff for the rest of your life. Who would have thought they didn't have your best interest at heart? Who would have thought? This video is going to be online. This man, one secret to destroy the whole barber industry. But yeah, it's really simple. Eat fruits and vegetables, eat good food, and take care of yourself. And in regards to your hair, like let's imagine let's take your skin and like you did more than just put lotion on it and like not get sunburned, you know? Like let's just imagine for a second you tried to change the color of your skin through years and like you fucking pressed hot plates on it to smooth it out and you inject it full of chemicals. You know those people look like shit. They're trying to look like people who don't do anything and just like hey, you're so beautiful. Your skin is so amazing. What have you done? Oh, I use lotion and I drink water. Okay, but no, seriously, like, okay, what do you... No, I eat vegetables, fruits, and I drink water, and I use lotion. But okay, you're being really disingenuous right now, so I would appreciate if you could tell us the truth. You obviously did something. No, like, I realized that, like, all of your body's like a living organism, and so like, if you put chemicals like on it, that's like, you know, it'll fuck it up. Like if you took a bug and you dipped it in bleach, it would die. So like, you know, your hair, if you just drink water, who would have thought? Seriously, ladies, that's it. That's the secret. No need to be jealous. The dentist lady was definitely jealous of my hair. She even mentioned hair envy, which I didn't realize was a thing. But yeah, she mentioned hair envy. And look, I literally, if my hair isn't, it just shampoo, brush it, put it in a bun, and let it grow. And don't go to the salon. Just let it grow. Just be all. That's literally all natural. Okay, up here, I shave this sometimes. You know, I don't take as good care of my beard as I do my hair, which might go back to the point of why this side of my fucking melon does so poorly. But the back is pretty. So that, yeah, pretty hair. Pretty hair. Oh, I think in that rant I mentioned emails, companies talking. Yeah, I went on a retreat, yeah? I learned this at this company that I went on that retreat with the last time I cut my hair. What the difference between CC and BCC is? This is some, like, evil white corporate stuff. And, like, white corporate, I mean, like, most of like the bad stuff of corporations is invented by white people. Let's just be honest, okay? Like all the conniving and like fraud and insider trading is like pioneered by white folks. So like it's white culture, okay? So when I talk about CC and BCC being white corporate culture, that's what I mean, okay? I'll just call it corporate culture, but just this is some conniving like white people shit. I'm sorry, it is. CCC and BCC. You ever send an email? And you have options. You have options when you send an email. You have options. You can send it to line. There's a to line. There's a subject line. And then there's these two other lines. CC and BCC. Which I learned when I was working at this company that I quit when I got my last haircut. Because we went on a useless retreat because we had to see face to face. I learned there the difference between CC and BCC. CC means, as I was told, so if this is wrong, this is their faults because I don't care to even look this up because it's fucking email. So it's not I don't care to dedicate brain space to the technical aspects of email, okay? If I can fucking send a picture, a music file, an EPK, then that's good.
Are you open for business?
He's not open for business. He's asleep. Sorry, his wife just walked in. Yeah. No, you're all right. Okay. No, I don't think he'll probably wake up. Yeah. Yeah, his wife just came in. He's asleep on the couch. He said he was going to listen in, and I told you guys he might be chattering, but he's asleep. She just came in. She was worried about it, but he's asleep. She had to leave. Okay? That's understandable. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't care to know the technical aspects of email. But yeah, I was working at this company. CCC, BCC. CC, as they told me, so if they're wrong, they're wrong. It's not. I don't care to look it up. CC is carbon copy, and BCC is blind carbon copy. And so what carbon copy is, I never really understood carbon copy, like what the benefits are. I didn't care to get that deep into technicalities of email. Like, sorry, apologies, excuse me, okay? I don't know what the benefits of CC. I know the benefits of BCC. That makes fucking sense, but I don't get why wouldn't you just CC? You just send the same email to the person. They're sent a carbon copy of the email, but they're not in the to line, and the people in the to line can see the CC people. See, this is all see. How many times can I say see in a minute and it genuinely work in a sentence? We're about to find out. Not for giggles. How many times am I going to say the word see or CC all in a minute? Here we go. So yeah, if you're CC'd, you can see the email. And you can see who the email was sent to, and the person that was sent the email can see that you were CC'd. Okay? See? Bueno? Okay. BCC, blind carbon copy. No one can see you if you're BCC'd. No one can see the BCC'd. Okay? Not even the BBC can see who the BCC is. That's how fucking deep it is. Okay? So if I was telling my roommate because he was like, hey, he was writing an email to someone. Imagine he's sending music out. He's like, hey, man, how do I send emails to people without them seeing who I sent the email to? I was like, oh, you're going to want a BCC, not CC. Because BCC, you send it to someone, and if no one can see who was put into the BCC bar. No one can see who was put in that bar, the BCC bar. Everyone can see who the fucking's in the CC bar and the 2 bar. But no one can see who's in the BCC bar. The person in the BCC bar can see everything. But if you're in the BCC, no one knows that you're there. So, this is some shit set up. I was telling my roommate, hey, if you're at work and you're working on a project and the fucking Tweedledee over here, right? You've crunched the numbers, you know? You crunched the numbers. That was your job. You crunched the numbers. And you're just waiting on the fucking graphics, okay? And that's Tweedledee's job. And everyone knows it's Tweedledee's job, right? But Tweedledee's been fucking known to just not be that honest. He's not really honest. He does this often. He's that guy in the group project at school. Doesn't do shit. But in school, you're going to get it done because you got to get the grade. In business and in the workplace, you fucking get paid to do work. So once you do your work, who fucking cares that the project's finished, right? But your ass is on the line because you're part of the project. And Tweedledee's the one that's getting it all caught up. And Tweedledee, every time you call, it's Tweedledee's fault. No, I didn't get that email. Oh, yeah, you did. Look, I didn't get it because Tweedledee went to his sent box and he deleted it. And he deleted his trash. And now there's not even a record of the email. Maybe their email fucked up. Tweedledee's off the hook. You should have got in contact with Tweedledee to make sure the project was done. Oh, I did, though. Oh, I did. And I know he saw it. That's like the red flag. You can flag stuff, and when they open it, it sends you a little message. They opened it. This is some James Bond business level BCCing, okay? Yeah, you can flag shit, but then okay. So the little fucking Tom, you didn't flag it because you didn't know you had to. Now your ass is on the line just as much as Tweedledee, even though Tweedledee's the fucking one. He's the guy. He's the one. So next time you're on a project with Tweedledee, you know. Oh, fuck, it's coming to deadline. I've crunched the numbers again. The numbers are crunched. I crunched the numbers. Tweedledee, we need the graphs. Tweedledee's not responding. Okay. So you can play this game, Tweedledee. I remember how you did me last time. Now I'm going to BCC the boss. Now you don't even know that he saw the email. Now your ass is on the line, Tweedledee. And you're just going to delete the email. Now we're going to walk in the office. Come in. Hey, Tweedledee and Acoupstix, sit down, please. What happened with the project? Acoupstix? Well, I crunched the numbers. And I sent Tweedledee the email. Tweedledee. Oh, I didn't get an email. Boss, actually, you did. You did get an email, Tweedledee. You did get an email. I was BCC'd. Okay? And I know the difference. Do you know the difference between CC and BCC, Tweedledee? No, you don't. And see, that's why. That's why I know. Tweedledee, you're fired. Acoupstix, you get a raise. Oh, thanks. See? And that's the difference. Now you know the difference between CC and BCC. And if anyone cares to run back and count how many times we said the word C in that little rundown, that would be great. So, yeah, if you're in the business world and you need a gotcha someone, use the BCC. Okay? Write a letter to the BBC about the BCC and put them into BCC and CNN. Okay? Or CBS. Gosh, fucking BCC, blind carbon copy. That's what it means, folks. Okay? That's what it means. Next up on my rundown, I have Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy, tell him. This is a real fucking swing to left field. The last three, I did a pretty good job of like segueing. This one, not so much. I've only written up to this point like little talking points. So we're in the open air now, babies. We're out there. We are floating on gas. Here we go. Soulja Boy. Everyone remember Soulja Boy? Soulja Boy up in this hole. Classic stuff. That's Soulja Boy. So Soulja Boy, what's up, Star-Lord? Yeah, it's a great segue. Thank you. Thank you for recognizing the trillness. So yeah, Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy up in this hole. Watch me crank it. Watch me roll. Fucking Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy, if you don't know, has been irrelevant for a decade, but not really, apparently. Apparently, Soulja Boy has just been caking. He's just been caking all around the clock on the regular. So Soulja Boy went on The Breakfast Club, and I didn't watch the interview. So let's put that out there, okay? I didn't watch the Soulja Boy interview, but I heard that he claims that Drake stole his flow. And okay, who fucking cares? Like, who fucking cares, Soulja Boy? Oh wow, Drake stole your flow? Oh hey, do humans breathe air? Do fucking bears shit in the woods? Oh wow, Drake stole your flow? Oh, who would have thought? Really? So Drake stole your flow. Wow. That's like, I feel like this is what happens at slumber parties in high school slumber parties. Do high school girls have slumber parties, or do they just get drunk and then pass out in the same house together? Is it still a slumber party if the only activity is getting wasted at some random friend's house? A couple of you having sex up in the empty room upstairs, one of you throwing up downstairs, and then you all go back to the same house and pass out. Is that still a slumber party, women? And when you're 16, 17, is that still a slumber party? If it's not, then that's what I'm calling a slumber party. Is that I imagine that this is what happens at slumber parties when a girl comes back and she's like all fucked up, and her and her friends, oh my god, Tom's house was fucking lit, yeah, whoo. And then one of them's like, I had sex with Steve, and they're all like, we all had sex with Steve. Yeah, but I did too. Yeah, well, he's a piece of shit. Yeah, Steve's a piece of shit. You're right. But like, we've all fucked Steve, like, big fucking whoop. Get your own dickhead that none of us have had our hearts broken by. That's what I feel like Soulja Boy being like, Drake stole my flow. He is that girl at the slumber party that's the last girl to fuck Steve and get her heart broken. Everyone's like, yeah, who fucking cares? Yeah, okay, cool. And like, if that girl, let's call her what's your name be? Tina. No, I know Tina. That's not. Let's call her Stephanie. Yeah, there we go. I don't know enough Stephanies. So Stephanie is like, Soulja Boy, and Stephanie is just like not. She's the least attractive of the group of friends that it's fucked up at the slumber party. She's not the duff, but she's not that good looking. That's what Soulja Boy is, the worst flow that Drake has stolen. So why does Soulja Boy care so much to let everyone know that Drake stole his flow? Like, good job, bro. Hey, who would have thought? Really? You probably are the worst flow. And you know what? Drake didn't steal your flow. He probably upgraded it. He fucking went on the app and he bought the coins and he spent the money to get the coins and he upgraded it. Level 47, level 48. He didn't just upgrade it like you were a level 2, Soulja Boy. Level 2 flow. And Drake got it and made it a 30, at least. He made it 10 times stronger. No one cares, Soulja Boy. I'm sorry. So what? Drake stole my flow. And I made a video game. And I own 1 million businesses. And I made, what did you say? It put Soulja Boy on the map, though. I mean, let's face it. This is Star-Lord on the chat on Twitch. It put Soulja Boy on the map, though. I mean, let's face it. Who was talking about Soulja Boy for the past 10 years? He came out with a stolen bootleg game console and spoke some shit on the radio. Now, you know what? You're right. And for this, like, Soulja Boy was famous for like 2 years. And he got 2 years worth of fame, and he still wants 15 minutes. And that's what he's going to get. He'll get 15 minutes. I have a timer up here. I started talking about this at the 40-minute mark. We're going to give him his 15 minutes. That's for sure, Star-Lord. Stir 4 Earl Real Life 4 WD. Okay, yeah, Soldier Boy, you wanted another 15 minutes? Your 2 years wasn't enough. You're like a crackhead for fame, Soldier Boy. Yeah, we're talking about him. I'm talking about how he who cares? Soldier Boy, that Drake stole your flow. Drake has stolen everyone's flow. If Drake hasn't stole your flow, I feel like that's like on the map to stardom. You got us on the map to stardom. It goes, have a song on YouTube that gets like 100,000 views in like less than a month. And then it's like get your stuff on Spotify and get like, 100,000 streams on Spotify on your album. And then Drake steals your flow. That's like the third step. And then after that, it's like win a Grammy. And then, yeah, you're a superstar. Like Drake, you should be happy Drake stole your flow. You just didn't do the necessary work after that, Soldier Boy, to blow up and become famous, or even more famous than you already were. Go back to wearing baggy pants and Supermaning hose, Soldier Boy, because no one cares that Drake stole your flow, Soldier Boy. Maybe I should go watch the interview. Maybe now I will. Drake was paying Star Laud saying Drake was paying homage to him. Yeah, well, maybe he was. And that he should be happy that the one of the greatest rappers of all time, I guess. And I say that with the caveat of rapper, as in like he's an entertainer, he's a rapper, he's one of the greatest entertainers, right? He should be happy. Soldier Boy should be thrilled that Drake even paid him any homage. That's the way you should spin it. Be like, oh, Drake paid me homage. I'm one of Drake's favorites. I'm one of the greatest favorites. I am an inspiration to one. See. Soldier Boy, get me on your marketing team. Get me on your PR team. I'll give you all the stuff to say. We'll get you a new Gucci headband that doesn't look like it's stretched out. That headband looks like I'm a biggin, okay? I used to be much bigger than I am now. And you get fat, right? And you wear undies, and the undies get used to how fat you are. This like the rubber stretches. And then you get like you lose a little bit of weight. And the fucking waistband on the undies is like a caterpillar. It's all crunched up like a caterpillar inching on a branch. It's all like, because you were so fat that you fucking you literally, like technically speaking, exhausted the fucking rubber in the waistband. And now it's a fucking caterpillar all down on your stretch marks and shit where you used to be fat. His headband looked like that. Looked like the fucking caterpillar all around his head. Like maybe his head was bigger. And then he got deflated. That's it. He lost his fame. His head was huge, and literally his head was so big from being famous, like my huge melon, and it slowly shrunk, and now he's got caterpillar fat boy undies around his head. I don't care if it says Gucci. If it looks like fat boy, like a fat boy undies with the caterpillar crunch, I don't want to see it, okay? It's not player, okay? Get that fucking shit off your head. What are you, balding? Is that why you're wearing that? Are you doing the LeBron James? Like what the fuck's up with that Gucci headband, Soldier Boy? Maybe you should bite Drake's general style and look if he's going to bite your flow. I feel like that's fair. Just wear fucking one color sweatsuits and get edged up a little bit and look clean. Like that's it. And fucking do this. Why you got fucking fat boy undie caterpillar crunch headbands on your head? Why? So yeah, Soldier Boy. Once again, Phrase Coffee. Stop at Phrase Coffee House. They paid $0 for that plug, so you know it's real. Wow, I'm actually impressed. We're at the 50-minute mark, and I'm almost out of all my talking points that I had written down. Let's see here. We did Soldier Boy. I have two left. I'm going to start with this one. St. Pete Crackheads. What the fuck is up with St. Pete Crackheads? Look, I get it. They're crackheads. Obviously, that question in itself is a bit redundant and slightly rhetorical. What's up with St. Pete Crackheads? Oh, who would have thought crackheads are fucking strange? Who would have thought? They're crackheads, right? Like, wow. Who would have thought? Crackheads, really? Bro, 34th Street crackheads in St. Pete are a real fucking problem, okay? I feel like 34th Street is the main artery of crackhead in St. Pete, and then they the avenues that branch off of 34th Street and US 19 are the veins of the body of the crackhead. of Pinellas County, you know, and they all just fucking they stay on 34th and then they find their street and they just shoot out, right? And here's how you can spot a St. Pete crackhead. First of all, oh hey, they look like a fucking crackhead. Here's another symptom that's not so obvious. They just walk in the street. They just fucking they don't. It's not jaywalking. It's just literally. It's almost as if they literally can't see anything but 1 foot, not even 1 foot, but 6 inches in front of their eyes, right? Like there's a wall that's right at 6 inches, and that's all they can see. And then anything behind that, they can't fucking see. Right? They can't see anything behind that fucking 6-inch barrier that's right here. It's like right here, right? It's like right here. That's all. And if they look down, they can only see 6 inches in front of their feet. And then if they turn their head 6 inches that way, and they're like just around their body, that space, that's all they can see. Anything outside that space, they're bird box as fuck. Right? Because they will just literally, there'll be cars going like, if they were on the highway, the car's going 75, and they would just fucking walk right out. I get it, you're a crackhead. And like you're only living for crack at this point. But really, you just want to life is really, and like, what about my life, huh? I'm not a crackhead, okay? Could you have enough respect for the fact that I don't smoke crack? That I shouldn't have to slow my car down from 45 miles an hour to 0 in the space of half a second because you just apparently can't see outside of this fucking bubble of 6-inch bubble that exists around your fucking head? Really? Is that it? Oh damn! Star-Lord says that he has crackheads walk across his yard. They. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe The Walking Dead is just one big euphemism and like symbolism for St. Pete crackheads, or crackheads in general. They're just walking everywhere, and then when they get near you, they make you crash your car or fucking slam on your brakes and get rear-ended, and you just fucking they just kill you. Fucking the crackheads are wild in St. Pete. Look, I one day am gonna run for mayor, and the only stance I'll have is let's do something about these fucking crackheads. And I don't mean like get rid of them. Let them smoke crack. Like, but let's educate them just to fucking how to cross a street maybe. And hey, look, you can smoke crack, but you can still take a shower. Like, there's no reason why you can't take a shower just because you smoke crack. Those aren't mutually exclusive. Like, where's the fucking law of physics or whatever that says that if you smoke crack, you can't take a shower? Like, I get it. Your teeth are probably going to fall out of your face. That's a given. But do you got to look like you rolled around in fucking Crescent Lake Park just getting the fucking goose poop all over you? And, like, what's with the hair? Huh? Look, I just told y'all how to get your hair looking pretty. So just do that. Just literally just shampoo and shower. There's fucking showers on North Shore Beach. Just rinse yourself off. Why do you got to look like the Dust Bowl happened yesterday? I don't get it. I mean, I get it a little bit because, you know, you're out there in the openness and there's dirt and there's brake dust, but that don't mean you can't rinse yourself. I mean, even bears are out and they at least jump in a river. We live on the ocean. Like, y'all could go swim. There's no law that says crackheads can't jump in the ocean. Just because you're a crackhead doesn't mean you can't go swimming in the ocean. Like, why do they gotta, like, why does it look like you're about to go set up a homestead in Oklahoma with your family of 7 children? I don't get it. So, yeah, hey, St. Pete crackheads, if we could just, learn how to cross the street and just find any type of wetness or moisture, just give you a good old rinse off. I mean, Pinellas, we got water on 3 sides, baby. We got water there's enough water to go around. And sometimes the government dumps poop in the water and no one wants to get in it. Maybe that's common ground. Maybe, hey, when they're dumping sewage into the bay, Hillsborough and Pinellas County, both governments, calling y'all out, we're getting real political here. This is some political shit. Maybe that's what we'll do. Hey, you're dumping sewage in the fucking bay again? Cool, tight. Who would have thought red tide started? Who would have thought? Wait, there's a mysterious red tide? And we're dumping sludge in the water? Who would have thought? Oh, we dumped everyone's piss and poop in the water and now all the fish are dying? Who would have thought? Oh, what? Hey, we dumped all the sludge and backwash from sugar farms into from Lake Okeechobee into the water and now all the life is just dying on the shore? Who would have thought? Maybe that's what we'll do. Yeah, hey, they're dumping sewage in the fucking bay again. Crackheads, time to take a bath. What's up? It's your time to shine because you don't even have to be clean. You'll be rinsed off. At least you'll look like, you didn't survive the worst dust storm of West Texas, but you'll be like you'll still be covered in shit and piss. So there's the upside. You can still be a dirty piece of shit. Yeah, I just need to understand why smoke. I mean, I get it. When you're high on crack, you're probably gonna wander into traffic and be dirty, but it doesn't have to be that way. We can all be better people. Just because I smoke weed sometimes, I don't have to eat that whole bag of Cheetos. It would be better if I didn't. I can better myself. I'm not forced to eat the bag of Cheetos. Yeah, it usually happens. That doesn't mean it has to. So hey, crackheads, stop walking across Star-Lord's property. Let the man wake up in peace. Stop just stepping into traffic like you can't see anywhere around your head. And hey, just one time find any of the numerous bodies of water in the Tampa Bay area and jump in it just fucking once a week. No, let's do 3 times a week, like how much I floss. Like 3 or 4 times a week. You should do it every day. But if you do it 3 or 4, that's all right. Just don't lie to me. Yeah, these fucking St. Pete crackheads. Fucking St. Pete crackheads. God damn it. St. Pete crackheads. That's God. If you haven't been to St. Pete and you're listening from outside the area, just come to St. Pete and just drive down 34th. Just like go down 34th up to like Ulmerton and then flip around and come back down and just do that loop. And just people watch. And I guarantee you, if you look at somebody and you even have an inkling of thought, is that person a crackhead? In St. Pete? That person's a crackhead. This should be part of the tourism board. Hey, we dumped poop into the bay and we got crackheads. Very interesting crackheads. Yeah, they're trying to turn 34th Street into like a nice place, which is cool because we're kind of located near 34th and we get our fair share of crackheads just walking across our parking lot. And I don't care about that so much because, hey, it's a parking lot. Cars aren't really moving that much in parking lots. It's just the whole like, oh, it's 34th Street and it's, the lights are green and I'm just going to step out because I got to get to that 7-Eleven over there in 30 seconds. And it's 30 seconds away, so fuck. Like, chill out, crackheads. Just chill. Oh man, we're about to hit an hour. I'm amazed with myself that I didn't have dead air the whole time. I have problems. I obviously have issues. I do this in my car all the time. Something will bother me, and I will talk it out to myself, and I'll be like screaming straight ahead. The problem is I'm most often in my car when I'm Ubering, and it really fucks up the vibe when you're just in the zone, and then your phone goes like, blah, blah, blah. Go pick up Sheila on 22nd Avenue. And you click it, and then you like, oh, fuck. Then you get back into it, and then you pick this person up, and now you can't just be sitting there ranting about Pokemon. Because they'll be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, they get in my car, like, hey, what's up? Are you Jordan? Yeah. Are you Sheila? Yeah. Oh, you're going to fucking Walmart? Oh, yeah, I am. Hey, do you want to listen to music, or do you mind if I just rant about Pokemon to myself for, like, 20 minutes? Probably you'll get out. Just get out. I'll keep ranting. I'll drop you. I'm not gonna stop. What? I just want to rant about Pokemon. Is that cool? No, not really. Just take me to Walmart and shut the fuck up. Okay. See, like, it fucks with the vibe. So I do this a lot in my car, and this is a good outlet. Like, this gives me a space to sit down on my own. Get these stupid thoughts out of my head, so I don't, and then I'll be good. Maybe I'll develop some of these into stand-up routines. I've been thinking about doing stand-up comedy, but yeah, maybe I'll develop some of these and I'll have them more concise and thought out. The dentist one, I don't know. We're doing good though. We're doing good. I just want to talk about Pokemon. It's like kind of like a personal story about Pokemon. Pokemon. It's a phenomenon. You know? It's just a worldwide phenomenon. That Pokemon. And yeah, I was thinking about when I first started playing Pokemon back in the day. I was in second grade. No, the first time I remember seeing Pokemon was in the first grade. End of first grade, going into second grade. Okay. So what are you in second grade? In kindergarten, you're 5 and you turn 6. First grade, you're 6, you turn 7. So 7, 8, right? So I'm like 7. I'm 7 years old. Okay. And the school I go to is a small private school, and they have a summer camp where for like the lower elementary school kids, right? So all the kids from like 5 to whatever, what is it, like 10, 11 when you enter middle school? I don't fucking know. So like they get all these kids together and like, you know, you meet up at the school and then they take you like to North Shore Pool to swim, or like they take you to fucking Mosey to do the fucking science museum, or they'll, you know, take you to like a big fucking park, or like, hey, you can play on the football field today. And then sometimes like we'd hang out in the auditorium and they'd bring in like pool tables and fucking foosball tables and shit and card games and board games. And it was just, you know, kids fucking going ham, screaming in an auditorium, right? But every morning when they dropped you off at this summer camp, right, you come into the room and all the kids are in there. There'd be like 60 or 70 of us and like 3 teachers just pulling their hair out like, why the fuck did I sign up for this? The extra pay just isn't worth it. And yeah, there was never any room on the foosball tables or the pool table, and I always wanted to play foosball because I fucking like foosball. It's an underrated game. It really is. Not enough people play foosball or even like have it readily available in their vocabulary as a suggestion of what we should do. Hey guys, what do you want to do tonight? Well, we could go to a bar and drink. We could play like beer pong there. We could go to Parks and Rec and play like the big beer pong. And we play games there. I mean, we could go do trivia night. We go to like football game. There's no one ever is like, hey, let's go play foosball. And we should, as a society, be more inclusive with foosball. It's a great game. But I would always go into this summer camp, and there was no space for the foosball. All the older kids played foosball. I was 7 years old. They were like 10, 11, 12, and they wouldn't let me play foosball until Pokemon came out. And I remember walking in one summer camp morning. It's Monday. Usually you walk in and it's a fucking circus. It's just a bunch of kids, 5 to 11, 12, screaming. Just fucking screaming. No chill. Just no fucking chill. There's no phones. There's no Fortnite dances. We got our imaginations. We're playing. We want to play Connect 4, but there's not enough pieces. The chessboard's missing 3 pawns, and we don't even know how to play chess. So we just use them to play checkers. And everyone's screaming. Ah! Not this time. I walk in, it's quiet. It's quiet. It's retardedly quiet. It is upsettingly quiet for how many kids are in that room. And the foosball table's fucking open. And I'm like, holy shit. Holy shit. The foosball table is open. I go straight to the foosball table. Straight to the foosball table. I look around and said, hey, foos. Get it? Like fools? Hey, foos. Y'all foos want to play foosball? No one wants to play foosball. What? No one wants to play foos? There's been a line to play foosball since I first started coming to the summer camp. There's been a line, waiting. There's a list. You got to write your name on a list. There's 17 pages of a list since I've been coming. Every time I show up, it's page 17 of the list, and I put my name, and it never comes. And for the first time, there's no list, and I get to play foosball, and no one wants to play foosball. They're all in their little fucking circles on the ground and at tables with Game Boys. I have a Game Boy. Didn't bring it because it's summer camp. Chill the fuck out. Listen, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I get it. Little Timmy's a little fucking wild, okay? So you got him a Game Boy. Say shit down and shut the fuck up, Timmy. God damn it, Timmy. Mommy and Daddy been at work all day, Timmy. So we got you this Game Boy so I can drink my wine and take a Xanax. So take your fucking Game Boy. Get so used to that, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, that you forgot. There's kids here. There's entertainment. They don't need to bring their Game Boys to summer camp, but here they are. They all brought their fucking Game Boys. And they're playing your Game Boys. Okay, whatever. It was so salty, I didn't care to get involved. I didn't know what was going on. Just let them play their Game Boys. I'll bring my Game Boy tomorrow. I'll join in on the Game Boy fucking circus tomorrow. Come back the next day. No one's on the foosball table again, but I brought my Game Boy. Everyone's in the circles playing Game Boys, so I, shimmy on over to the circle. Hey, what's up? What's up, Timmy? Brought my Game Boy. Y'all want to play some Game Boy? Look at the games I got. I got FIFA World Cup 98 for, how tight is that? Not at all. No one was playing FIFA back then. FIFA wasn't cool. I was. FIFA 98 and Game Boy Original playing on the Game Boy Color was good. See, no one cares. Yeah, Jordan, little Acoupstix, we're all playing Pokemon. You got Pokemon? You got a Link? You want to trade Pokemon? Hey, you want to go on an adventure, fight some Pokemon with us? Hey. Oh, what the fuck's Pokemon? I don't know Pokemon. Oh, here's Pokemon. I see Pokemon. Okay. This is an easily remedied situation. I'll just wait for tomorrow. I'll get Pokemon. Wrong. I went home and I said, Mom, Dad, can I get Pokemon? Absolutely not, Jordan. Little Acoupstix. Absolutely not. These are pocket monsters. Pocket monsters. Sounds sexually innuendous. I don't even know if innuendous is a word, but I'm going to use it. It sounds sexually innuendous. Pocket monsters. What do you do with these pocket monsters? Do you play pocket pool? No, I know, Mom. You wander and you catch them. Oh, it's animal abuse. You're fighting pocket monsters? I read an article that said this is demonic and satanic. We're not going to give you Pokemon. You're not getting any Pokemon.
What are you talking about?
Talking about how my parents denied me Pokemon. Zoo's back awake, by the way. He fell asleep on the couch. And then he woke up. Someone said, hey, what's up? At the front door, so he got up. He probably feels better now. But anyways, so my parents wouldn't buy me Pokemon because they were afraid that it was demonic. Like, oh, it's satanic. You're fighting monsters. It's violence. It's violence. So I always held a grudge against Pokemon. I did. And I came back the next day and I didn't have Pokemon. And I told all those kids, I said, you're brainwashed. Look at you kids sitting here in your circles, playing your pocket monsters with your Game Boys. There's foosball. There's Connect 4 with not enough pieces. There's a chessboard with missing 3 pawns, even though we don't know how to play chess, but we can play checkers with it. And you guys are all sat here looking at your little devices, playing your Pokemon. This is a conspiracy. You all are brainwashed. You all are part of some type of fucking cult, a Pokemon cult. Trading they're monsters. Do you even know what the word monsters means? Monsters aren't good. Monsters, Inc. was an injustice against the term monster. It was a misappropriation of the term monster. Making kids laugh? No, monsters make kids cry. You guys you're all brainwashed. You're all brainwashed. And I tell that story because, sometimes in society we all get a little brainwashed. And we need to be careful just falling into trends because everyone else is doing it. Okay? Yeah, I eventually got Pokemon and I fucking love it. I still play it to this day. Yeah, I got in with the trend, but it was a good trend. You got to evaluate the trends. You can't be so judgmental like me because you don't get it at first. You got to be a little bit more objective. Pokemon's amazing. But that one summer, nah. You couldn't tell me shit. School started that next year. Nah, bros. Y'all are fucking brainwashed. There was one other kid. He also didn't have Pokemon. He agreed, man. We made like a little second grade club. We sat together at lunch, not talking about Pokemon. You know what we talked about? How we weren't talking about Pokemon. Yeah, pretty petty. Pretty much still talking about Pokemon. But we were in second grade, so you know what? Fuck you. Okay, we weren't talking about Pokemon. We sit or eat our little sandwiches. Little fruit roll-up, little Welch's fruit snacks. Not talking about Pokemon. Everyone else would be talking about Pokemon. Hey, I caught a fucking Zapdos. Yeah, well, I got Doritos. So, yeah. Third grade, Pokemon. Third grade, actually stole Pokemon cards. I'm going to tell the story. The kid who sat next to me, his name was Greg. Greg, if you hear this, I apologize. I stole your Gyarados. Is that the little water dragon? Anyone listening? Is that the water dragon one? I stole your holographic Gyarados. I did. I didn't have it. I was jealous. You had it. You just fucking brought it in. I gotta catch them all, bro. Gotta fucking catch them all, bro. Okay? I sold all my Pokemon cards like 5-6 years ago, including the holographic Gyarados. Sorry, Greg. Hey, I can give you like 1/600th of the fucking $60 I got for all the Pokemon cards because I didn't care. Stole Pokemon cards from Greg. He caught me too. He caught me stealing his Gyarados. And he was like, yo, what the fuck you doing, bro? This man says he wants donuts. And I said, oh, sorry, Greg, that you caught me stealing your Gyarados. I was just switching out the because he had them in the little plastic like cup protector packet that you put like those holographic ones in. And his was mine. I had one in there that I was transferring it to that was cracked. And he caught me transferring it. And I was like, oh, hey, look, see, your case was cracked. So I'm putting it in the good one. And put it right back in his case. And then 5 minutes later, he got up to like pee or sharpen his pencil, and I stole it then. And he came back. He's like, where is my Gyarados? He didn't even bother to even accuse me. So he deserved it. Anyways, that's it. I've done an hour, 13 minutes. This man's up from his nap. I got shit to do today, but that's it. That was Acoupstix Rants for January 18th, 2019. I'm going to throw this up on my YouTube and probably on my Facebook for people who want to watch it back. And I'll post some hype vids on Instagram to get people interested. This is the Zoo Twitch. If this is your first time here, this is not usually what we do. I'm just trying things out to see what we can do on the channel. We have plans to throw some type of show coming up soon in this space. If you want to come through and rock out on the channel or just even rock out in the space, hit us up, man. Look here, I'll turn it around real quick. We got our Zotero cave. We got a room. Boom. You know, shout out to Ross on the couch. He'd been sleeping the whole time over there. He just woke up. Says he wants donuts. If you want donuts, go to Frey's Donut House. That's where I got my coffee over here that I've been sipping on. It's the best coffee house in St. Pete, in my opinion. They paid $0 for that plug, so you know it's genuine. But yeah, so we're going to have music on here. I think later tonight at 8, 9 o'clock, we're going to have Freestyle Friday. If you ain't a creep and you can freestyle and you're in St. Pete, hit me up or something. Come through. If you want to send me beats too that we can freestyle to, Starlord, if you're still here, then yeah, we're gonna be doing that later. Sets, rapper sets, band sets, DJ sets, live producers, live music producers, all of that. If you want to host a mixtape release party in here, hit us up. Come through the store, shop at Zootaroo.com. Follow Zootaroo on Instagram, Zootaroo1963. That's at Zootaroo1963. ZHUDARU. That's not the official jingle. I just sing it like that. Follow me on Instagram if you like. At Acoupstix if you don't already. And yeah, this is all 2019. Bringing you funks. Bringing you me talking like a dumbass. Next time we'll get Ross up on here and he'll talk some shit. But he's just recovering from dental surgery, which hopefully he didn't go high to, because that's a bad thing to do. Anyways, that's it for now. Y'all have a good Friday. We'll see you later tonight for Freestyle Friday. Peace.